Hello everyone, Devashree here. This is day 14 of my assignment. So let's start with the question number 1. Question number 1 is, when do we perform regression testing and what are testing artifacts or deliverables for a tester before production release? So first we should know what is regression testing. So regression testing is a testing where is type of testing where you can verify that the changes made in the code does not affect previous or the existing software functionalities which are working fine. So this is what the regression testing is. We perform regression testing like when some uh, minor or there are code changes in the particular application, or we can see a new feature is added in the application, and then we need to test all these uh, scenarios again where we need to test that if that adding the new feature is not affecting the previous or the existing software functionalities. So for that particular purpose, we need to perform regression testing. So this is what regression testing is. And what are the testing artifacts or deliverables for tester before production release? So a tester should give a report, right? So the testing report, the test scenarios, the test plan, and the estimation and the test summary uh, report can be considered as the testing artifact or the deliverables for the tester before the production release. Now, moving on to the second question, explain step-by-step product development process. So, the product development process starts with an idea. So a client comes to an software firm with its idea to develop a particular software he wants to build, right? So that the software company and the client makes an agreement on that particular makes an agreement. Then the company assigns a business analyst to the particular uh, what we can say, a company assigns a business analyst where he gathers all the requirements from the client and then comes back to the company and again had a meeting with the testers, developers, and a project manager, and uh, where they discuss about the requirement and about this test strategy, how they will perform this or how they'll build this particular software. Then the next part will be of the design. We will design a particular uh, designers will build a UI UX designer will perform some what we can say a UI UX developer will build outline of the designing of software. Then it will come to the developer where they write a code and start writing the code. Meanwhile, the testers will start writing the test cases as they were present in the requirement analysis or gathering process. They knows the requirement, so they'll start writing the test scenarios accordingly. So when the developer is ready with the code, the tester can execute those test cases based on the test scenarios they have written, right? So when the developer moves that code from F environment to Q environment, the testers can start their testing. So after that, the testing is completely done and it is ensured that it is software is okay to release. Then the software is hand over to the customers or the clients, right? So this is what the basics of the product development, right? So this is the basic process of the product development. Now moving on to the third question, what are the some reasons of missing bug by a tester? So the major is the I feel is the time pressure. If the release is on the next, what we can say in 2 days, and the tester has to test complete application. So it is like under pressure, the tester will be under pressure and he might miss some major issues or something like that. So being under pressure and the time constraint, the tester might miss a bug. Then it's the requirement, improper knowledge of requirement. If the tester is not having the knowledge of the requirement properly, he might miss a bug, right? And if in case sometimes, the next one we can say that if in case he is not testing the complicated scenarios, or the complicated, or we can say the critical functionalities of the software, then there is a chance that he might miss a bug. So these are the some reasons of missing a bug by a tester. So the next question and the last question is, what is release notes? Explain with the with the help of an example. So release note is a report published where there are technical, what we can say, technical features, where it includes technical features of the product, newly developed product, or the updated one. So for new product release, the release note provides the end technical, or what we can say, the brief summary of that particular product. So release note is particularly a brief summary of that product where they have released. So for example, let us consider if a software is added, or a software with what we can say, um, we build a software for uh, accommodation like Ola or Uber. So the brief functionality, or the brief summary of that particular software, what is the need, why it is being used, how it can be used. So this all summary, or the usage, or the working of that particular application is mentioned in the release note. So that's it. Thank you.